Alright. Got it! Centaur Grove. Double crypt opening. This is not standard, but it's standard for WFZ and Yumiko. They play like this all the time. And Yumiko, you only see an altar. No barracks. Blood Mage. And I hope you can wall up that base. There's a little issue here. This is such a dangerous strategy for many, many months. Nobody really had an idea how to counter it. Until TeD and Hai knew. Oh no, wasn't it Fly and Shishi? I think it was Fly and Shishi who finally broke it. But to be honest, I think Yumiko and WFZ, they are the big favorites here. Games will last a little longer. It's actually fast ghouls. Huh. That's something new then. Mass ghouls for a start. Okay, lots of surrounding opportunities there. With all the grunts that we will see.
A player's forces
Late
are
engine
under
of
attack.
war for... Not a fast attack. Okay. Demon Hunter's moving over. There's one tower. The base is not walled off, so... Demon Hunter, maybe with Molation, could do some stuff, but no, I don't think so. An expansion is almost mandatory with this. I mean, Yumiko feeds WFZ the entire time. Since he's not teching for quite a long time. Now, the only task that he has to do is walling off his base. This was a little easier than the game before that we saw on this map. Close up attack for the Blade Master with Killjin. And... I used to teleport. Cancelling the regen. And yeah, have fun defending this Ghoul Rush. I mean, there is a bit of moon juice, but if he walks into a surround early on, this could be disastrous. Is there much? Yeah, 3 Windwalk, that's okay to get out. The Blood Mage is, of course, an easy target, so he has to stay away from those heroes. Super squishy, good attack speed though. And now Siphon Mana begins. Still 3 Windwalks. He killed 2 Wisps here.
Player's forces are under attack.
But it's not that efficient. They're just waiting for tier 3 of WFZ, and that's where the fun begins. Then he starts to feed back Yumiko, and then at one time we have like 6 mortar teams. Graveyard, tech, everything is alright. Tier 2 tech by Yumiko as well. Quite fast actually. That I think has to do with that this is like a ghoul opening, not a fiend opening that we usually see.
Attack.
Blade Master gets some time to creep. Good inventory, +8. Replenishment potion against the Blood Mage is never wrong. Speaking of the Blood Mage, where is he? There he is. A shop would be nice, but I think he's gonna get one soon. 400 gold. And already an Acolyte moving out. Just to scout. So why is this so dangerous? Because the undead is so strong for a long time. And you can't really fight into the human base because of militia and tower support. You can't really fight into an undead base because, hey, it's an undead base. So they can almost do whatever they want. Until they hit a super strong tier 3. Ah, okay, he doesn't need a shop because there is a fountain, of course. Lich second. Graveyard a little late, but fast tier 3. Oh, Killjin. Almost ready with the tech too.
Forces are under attack.
Still. Oh, also tier 2 tech for Snake. Engines of Wind. Okay. Hippos? He does have a lot of archers, so it could even be Hippo Riders. Depending on their needs. Like how many destroyers we will see. How much he has to do against ghouls, so... Maybe Hippo Riders is actually a valid option here. Hippo Riders, of course, also awesome against mortar teams, and mortar teams are the most threatening thing, I guess. Definitely double engine of wind. Long range for them. It's not going tier 3. I mean, what would talents do? Talents would do nothing. Everything will be dispelled by destroyers. Fury Dragons. There's not enough casting
Players'
for it.
forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter Beastry Lodge, obviously. So, yeah. Hippogriff Taming! This is cool! This is smart. And I didn't expect that, to be honest, because I don't want to say Killjin and Snake play robotic, but they play fairly standard. Like, it's either mass raiders or normal. So going so far away from the norm is nice to see, but of course Yumiko and WFZ are far away from the norm, so they have to do it. And constantly pressure the heroes. I like that. Expansion coming up as well. This will be super annoying. How many towers does he have? Like 2. Okay, the base is safe. Going for Barracks, Blacksmith now, Castle Tech by Yumiko, Masonry upgrade as well. So that means he needs Fiends. He gets Web already. Double Slaughterhouse. 4 production buildings for an undead. When do you ever see that? So far, Killjin is not doing too much with his time. So how many hippos will he get out?
A town is under siege.
He has 1. He has 2. He has 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Vamp Aura, meh. If he goes Knights, which... Oh well, he has to go Knights, right? With that Barracks. Paladin second for healing. This is gonna be interesting. Expansion, unpunished. Oh, DK is not level 3. The heroes are super weak. But so is Killjin's army. Hippo Riders, of course, are not a great unit. Their damage is so low. They are, I don't want to say tanky. 750, but the armor is what makes them a little squishy and easy to focus. Especially with Fiends, man. It's super easy. That red spot creep is risky, though. 4 Fiends with Web. They outweb him. So, Demon Hunter's there, Shadow Hunter's there, Blade Master's there, Town Patrol is there. Doesn't get statue, but he knows, okay. With Web, this might not work too well. Continues to build hippogriffs, though. Warmill, no tier 3, Bad Riders.
A player's forces are under attack.
Campus Jam. Okay. And it's Growth of the Beast. What a spot this is, right? Pendant of Mana again at the top position! Paladin or DK will be super happy about this. And it's actually Knights.
A player's forces are under attack.
Knights, Destroyers. Knights are of course decent against ground. But it's definitely also not the non-plus ultra. Late Huntress Hall transition now. One destroyer. For double slaughterhouse, this is a low amount of destroyers. He's kept at 50. Yumiko catching up now, so that's why he has a lot of gold. Oh, rope of the Magi and the Pendant. Nice. But he swaps one over to the Lich most likely. Scouting for expansions, there is none. There's a second one for Snake. And 2 Bad Riders. Completely out of gold, out of lumber. All the money goes to Yumiko. But still, no.
A player's forces are under siege.
Okay, base race begins again. But there's a lot to kill and not too many raiders. But it's good. They kept him busy the entire time. I don't think they expected this Hippogriff transition. So their plan with the mortar teams didn't really work. Also no expansion for this. First Bat Rider goes through. There's one Hippogriff. He has to whip him. Doesn't do it, only now. Yeah, piercing damage is still okay against this. But he has additional armor. The Shadow Hunter is a bit out of position. The Blood Mage, I mean. Or next Bat Rider. The Destroyers are so useless as it seems. But so are the Hippogriffs. So it's gonna be Knights versus Fiends, and then you basically know the outcome with all the Grunts and all the Raiders as support. Another Fiend dead. And once these Fiends are dead, there's no anti-air in this army. The Spirit Walkers and Spirit Link are helping tremendously. 2 crits in a row, of course, it's also very beneficial. Here comes a nice Banish Coil combo to get the Lich back up to full health. But Yumiko and WFZ, they are struggling. Still a big mass of units, and with Ensnare you can pick him up. There's no way of running against, running away from it. Level 4, almost 5 on the Demon. Oh. And another expansion, this time by Killjin. They have 4 running gold mines, and the 5th one is coming. That's how you counter the Yumiko WFZ play. But the human is basically non-existent in this game so far. Pulls Militia now. Can he intercept this somehow? Interfere? I don't know. I think he has to walk. Or TP. But Militia duration is over. Haha, so he can't get enough damage done. So Mass Destroyers now. He kept 1 crypt alive. So he can reproduce the Fiends. 50 for Killjin, 58 for Snake at level 5. 46 for Yumiko only. And 47 for WFZ. But their units are high attack, Destroyers are tier 3, Knights are tier 3. Fiends are definitely better than tier 1. But again, 800 gold? How? Why?
Players' forces are under attack.
Hippo Riders might take some time to kill stuff, but if you have Ensnare, that works pretty nicely. We have mana on the Destroyers now, though. And no Bat Riders this time, if I saw that correctly. The damage on the Blood Mage, super sick, but the Blade Master is blocked by this Grunt, so he can get the Potion or the Holy Light. In the meantime, actually the Destroyers are untouched. Can't really do too much against them. The Raiders, they are chewing through these, the Knights are chewing through the Raiders. Blade Master has to carry this somehow, and the Demon Hunter, of course, on level 5. Siphon mana against this Shadow Hunter, so only 1 heal wave remaining. Level 3. And Yumiko and WFZ, again, never fight in an undead base. There's still a big mass of units for Killjin and Snake. Oh, the Destroyers, they are dropping. That's big! No more magic damage soon. And they're chewing through this now. Okay, Spirit Link is so good. Level 3 on the Pally. The hero levels are not really intimidating, right? It's not that like a Lich could turn this around. He is pretty sick with 740 mana, so he can just spam Nova. But now the Hippogriffs, they lost their archers and they are good anti-air now, as you can see. Destroyers are countered. Everything else is countered, but he has to keep the Demon Hunter alive. Yeah, TP's out now. Blade Master should do the same. It does. Oh, actually not. It's running away. But still 61 supply. 64 on Snake's side. Versus 46 and 55. But for the fact that they have 3 gold mines less, Yumiko and WFZ are doing a pretty damn good job. Yumiko is did break upkeep already. Good amount of upgrades too. 1-2, 2-2 is coming. We still don't see lores, just archers. But he wanted upgrades, I guess, then. Yeah, 2-0 already. 66 supply Hippogriff Riders. Okay. 2-2 for the Raiders as well.
The town is under siege.
Okay, can he break the expansion now? It's of course super risky to plant it there, but it's just human versus night elf, and it's air versus no air. But all he wants is this Tree of Life, and with knights this goes very, very well. Where's the Holy Light? He needs the Holy Light on the Banish. Oh. There's no mana on him. Nice. Nicely done by the Demon Hunter, but he wanted the expansion, he got the expansion, he TP's out, everything is alive. In the meantime, Orc versus Undead fight there. 3 destroyers in the air though, and the Blade Master is not like super crazy. And Yumiko is helping out. This is nice. Snake is so far away, and yeah, forces the TP. If they know about this expansion now, that should be an easy kill. Because they can't react.
A player's forces are under
Tier
attack.
3 is almost done. But yeah, Hippogriff Riders against Masonry 1 towers. Not the best idea. Okay. Tier 3 is not finished, he's going for the burrows. And for the shop. I actually think they have turned this around quite some time ago. When they held WFZ's base, that was key to victory. But there's an Orb of Lightning soon. For this play. Ah, there's not, because there's no shop. They killed the shop, no Orb of Lightning, no Tiny Great Hall.
The town is under siege.
Okay, here you can see where Hippogriff Riders are actually good against statues. And they just keep on cleaning. But Killjin and Snake, they say no. 2 fiends out immediately. No one to the Raiders, but it doesn't hurt that much. And so they keep this one alive. Actually, he's not forced to portal. He's going for the Blood Mage, but he can banish himself. There's also Holy Light. The Hex a little bit too late. Killjin was so good with his hexes, but not this time. And they get the 3rd expansion. No, the 2nd expansion. Wow. Really good play by Yumiko and WFZ. It's like, let's really start this game now. And they wipe out the next expansion as well. Only the peons for now, and it will take some time to get the Great Hall on. But nevertheless. This is where Hippogriff shine, by the way, as well. This one is back up, but I don't know for much longer. For how much longer?
Players' forces are under attack.
Quite a cool game. Haunted Gold Mine. Bye-bye. Does he have pillage? No. Okay. Well, he was technical quite a bit. Knights are like the human raiders when it comes to damage. Do we have like an expansion killed per minute counter? It's pretty sick what Yumiko and WFZ are doing now. Moment. Banish on the Demon Hunter, which is also nice. Should he reach level 3? Because you can just banish him. And then it's basically useless. Oh, he didn't go for the upgrade. It's not finished yet. He did go for it. He's losing so many of his burrows and has to defend home now. Oh, actually. He didn't portal 2 raiders with him. 3 raiders, actually. And there should be so much mana. Long range coil. Okay, let's him go. Paladin level 3.4. Only knights, alright. Then upgrades 2, 3. That's 12.5 armor on the knights. That is insane. Upgrades here. 0-2. And Devotion Aura. It's no Divine Shield on the Paladin. It's Devotion Aura. 2-2 on the Raiders. 2-0 here. So that was a big loss to their income. Yumiko's trying to expand now.
Forces are under attack.
Because, let's not forget about this, they lost their expansion too.
Town is under siege.
So it's not like they all got this for free, but they killed 3 expos. idea. Those towers... Oh, actually, the towers will come up. Ah, he's fortifying this with towers and then build the Haunted Gold Mine against it, and the Blade Master is surrounded. Can he keep it closed? Yeah, there's Holy Light. There's so much armor. There's Frost armor even. This Blade Master has mana. Where's Siphon mana? He needs it. Oh, he gets away. So close, but reveal. Long range coil. Anything? No. If he siphons the Blade Master, then he's gone. And now he's back in the game, wreaking havoc. But it's still the pure mass. Will it survive against the class? Against the quality here? I don't know. The Demon Hunter is such a huge tank as well, with Katga's Gem of Health. Siphon mana, so there's almost no mana burn. Blade Master level 5. Level 3 critical strike plus 22 damage. He's a force to be reckoned with. Demon Hunter is super close to 6. Banished again to save the Blood Mage. Level 4 on the Paladin. So now Devotion Aura level 2 most likely. Or he goes 2-1-1 build. Nope! Plus 3 armor on every single unit. The Knights plus 14. How does he want to kill the Knights? There's no way. There's no way. And they are still standing so strong at 49. Siphon mana again. No Windwalk. He's so close to level 6, and he has this mana potion ready for Metamorphosis, but he doesn't get it, and so they are losing the fight. Insanity. He wants one kill. He wants this one kill. Doesn't get it. Expansions. This one is not mining. This one is. There is none. This one is up, and the Acolytes are coming. Main gold mines down. This means the Tree of Ages has wandered over here. So I was just about to say 2 running gold mines for the Night Elf, but the Knights are there again thanks to the teleport. They are so mobile with this. Kodo has been nuked. Knight back. Is the damage enough? It's just the Tree of Life. He does have fortified armor though. Mind you, whoever wins this game or this series is in the playoffs. They lose their expansion again. Mass Militia being called, but is it enough? There's Area of Effect from the Ancient Protector. Again, kills for free. They had to play this so well. Level 5.5 DK. We have finally a level 6 Demon Hunter. But he doesn't want to use it because then he just TPs out. Yeah, there we go. Tree of Ages 50% down. There's
a player's
no
forces are under attack.
Income at the moment.
A town is under siege.
For Snake, no income for Killjin, but income for WFZ. The game is once again turned on its head. Ooh, Blood Mage, where's the banish? There we go. Dispels it though, and forces the TP. Not without killing another Moonwell, but Snake is down to 12 supply. That's his Demon Hunter, 2 Hippos. I don't actually know how much supply a Hippo is, to be honest. And maybe 1 Wisp. Yeah, right. Yeah. He's trying to long distance mine, but no way. This is a slaughter at the moment. But the heroes are still there. And the heroes are still strong. They have, or had, a sick inventory. I don't know if he kept a lot of stuff. And the Demon Hunter is a massive tank. And 5.5, almost 6 there as well. Well, Death and Decay is not that great. And Animate Death is neither. It's so unfair that he has plus 14 Armor Knights and Vamp Aura. I mean, they never die. They never die. 28 combined supply for Killjin and Snake. 94. 94 for Yumiko and WFZ. And their last piece of income, where they could get income in a bit, is halfway down. And I think they are about to put the nail in the coffin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 knights on the way to the expansion. Maybe healing up a little before. But why is he not attacking the towers with Metamorphosis? Maybe Blood Mage staffs onto him? Oh, there's no staff on him. But yeah, if they lose this, all hope is lost. They cannot afford to lose this. But they cannot afford to hold it as well. They can't TP. They are coming in, but just super slow. And during that time, the Tree of Ages is no more. Where's Metamorphosis? He's mana burning and now he's out of mana. Managed to save himself. He accomplished everything he needed. And TP's out. With their expansion running. GG! 1-0 for Yumiko and WFZ. They are on the way of keeping their clean sheet as they are 2-0 in these round robin group stages already. After 27 minutes, man. Quite impressive how they bounced back from the mass expansion play. If that goes on for like 2-3 minutes more, I think there's no way they're coming back. But they had the perfect timing and not going multi-teams was the right call. Just focusing on knights, playing mass armor. And that's why Yumiko and WFZ win map number 1. We have 2 new subs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Iskax Smite, thank you very much for the sub, my man. And Powanyu, 2-month resub as well, sending a B2W Muddy. Thank you very much, guys. So, maybe the last game of today. Hey, who took Day Tripper? Nice to read that, man. Thank you very much. So human undead combo doesn't need an extra expansion to win? Well, that was very, very well executed. So again, schedule for the upcoming days. Sunday we have the final of this 2-on-2 Cup. I hope Friday and Saturday will be covered by Chaco, who's doing a fantastic job of bringing Warcraft 3 entertainment to your home screens. Sunday we're here for the final and Jera Cup. Monday through Thursday we have Senyu Team Cup with pretty much the best players in the world. I don't know who qualified because there was like 4 team captains invited. And then like we need 12 players. 8 players who qualify for this. I don't know who these 8 players are. But we will find out about it and inform you on our social media channels. What counters maxed knights? That is a really good question. Banshees, maybe? I don't know, man. Knights with a paladin is so sick. Chimeras. Torrents? Really? I don't think so. The thing is, if you can max your knights, you should have enough time for anti-air as well. And chimeras, I mean, build a few hawks. And especially if you're human undead, you always have fiends, you always have anti-air. So forget about chimeras. Mass Kodos? But I think, like, that's only in theory. And it never works out because, like, there are chokes and you don't have infinite speed scrolls, etc., etc. I don't know, actually. I would love to see an Alchemist against it, but he's so squishy and will get nuked most likely. I mean, Banish Coil Nova is sick. Yeah, Chimera's counter knights, it's obvious, man, but there's always fiends, so you whip them down and kill them. So we're talking about this 2-2 here. Yeah, I think possession is really the best. And yeah, John is right. You should never allow him to have a level 4 paladin and 3 upgrades on a knight. Yumiko and WFZ are taking their sweet time. So I will play another commercial here. Yeah. But what can Night Elf Orc do? Like, that's the real question. What can Night Elf Orc do? I don't know. I have actually no idea. I have no idea. So WFZ is there. So we're just waiting for Yumiko. Yeah, and I will think about it. Like, usually the easy answer is don't let that happen. But there must be a key to if that happens. So who's playing tomorrow in this tournament, by the way? I think all the other games, right? Oh, game starts. So tomorrow should be a big day for Atheist P and Rudin. I hope. Can I catch a few games? I will try. So, Twisted Meadows it is. Yumiko and WFZ versus Killjin and Snake. Might be the last game of today if Yumiko and WFZ win also this game. Yeah. Obviously, there is nothing yet. Altar, farm, lumber mill, that will be it, I guess. For Yumiko. Do we see double crypt again? I think he will start with fiends this time, right? No. Actually, it doesn't. For some reason, I experience quite a few lags at the moment. I mean, we have a connection to China. This is not the best. Oh, maybe... We got a 2000 ping. That is bad. Oh, it's getting better. I guess, I hope. I thing is I have to disconnect and then I can rejoin with a better connection. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, we use a tunnel or something like a VPN to have a better connection. Sometimes it craps out, but we just missed the early game. Now everything should be cool. Black Mage first, DK first, Ghoul opening again to prevent early expansions then, I guess. Archer opening for Snake, but well, okay. Okay, interesting. And late tech for Killjin. Certainly an interesting opening.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Twisted Meadows, a way more normal map. No teleports here. The creeps are not that insane as they are on Centaur Grove sometimes. There's no fountains. There's no crazy mercenaries with heal wards, etc. But yeah, Ghoul Rush into Snake's base. And he decided to go for a fast tech. He decided to not wall off his base. And the Demon Hunter has to defend this alone. I mean, there's going to be one archer. And that's about it. Blood Mage is here as well. Oh, giving more mana to the DK so he can coil more. This is so well thought out. Does he have to cancel the tech because he loses too many wisps?
A player's force
doesn't look good at all. This could be a fast game if they lose too much. Cancels the healing here. I guess that's it so far. Did not cancel the tech. I wonder... well, then most likely Killjin is going to feed him. Well, that was quite nice. The 2 Textility as well. He does have a bit of lumber and he doesn't need that much. As Orc. So now it's time to transition into Mass Fiends.
A town is under siege.
But the Ghoul pressure continues. DK is without mana, but he says, oh, I was having a good time here in your base. Let's just try it again. But now we have 3 archers. 4 archers even. Almost no mana. Yeah, mana burn against Siphon. Doesn't work that well, but he has 2 coils. Good micro by WFZ. Not risking anything. The Blade Master is cleaning this, and there's an expansion behind it. Blood Mage sees this. There's Windwalk. Okay, so he knows what's up. Can he cancel this? No, I think the base damage of the Blood Mage is not high enough. He just wants to be annoying and get some time for the DK. Tier 2 tech. Wow. Super fast tech again. I mean, usually we see a super fast tier 3 by WFZ with this, but the early tier 2 for Yumiko is new, at least from what I know. I haven't watched too much 2 and 2 recently. Yeah, he's just slightly behind Killjin. Okay, Raider Walker this time. And it's again the Hippogriff strategy. Engine of Wind, no Hunter's Hall, Mass Archers. Yep. They play the same style again.
Forces are under attack.
And Yumiko and WFZ again, no expansion. Castle tech right behind it. So they cleared 1 expansion. They clear the 2nd expansion. Will they expand that much again? Was it really beneficial? I don't know. But level 3 on the Blade Master is.
The player's forces are
Demon Hunter is lacking levels though. So is the Blood Mage. He's sharing experience with the DK. Okay. Yeah, Ghouls all super squishy. Don't want to use too much HP on creeping. Shadow Hunter is out. This Is he actually expanding already? Whoa. Orc expansion that fast. He has to buy a lot of time.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's no fiends at the moment. So that's good. Nice hacks to prevent the coil. Flute of Accuracy. And especially since he's playing mass archers, mass hippo riders, the flute will come in super handy. Fiend transition, double slaughterhouse again, tier 3 is reached, lines up perfectly for the Lich to pop out to get the orb. Wouldn't be a blood mage with an orb also be super sick, since his attack speed is so high? I mean, you can spread it more. I think it's worth it, man. The undead orb, in my opinion, the best in the game. Closely followed by Orc Orb. Yeah, it's the same strategy again. Double expansion on the Night Elf Orc side. Knights for Yumiko, no expansion there. Fast tier 3 double slaughterhouse for WFZ. We have Banish now, bigger mana. I mean, we have to say that the Lich, or the undead heroes in general in the last game were super sick with the pendant of mana and everything. So much nuke with siphon mana as well. Lightmaster scouts this. Is the Acolyte coming? Nope. Just have to consolidate, I think. 45 supply for the undead. 27 for Yumiko only. But yeah, the upgrades start again.
A player's forces are under attack.
But a lot more creeping this time. So we do have web, but only 3 times. First destroyer in the air. Does he want to take that fight already? It's level 4 Demon Hunter almost. Blade Master's in for the steal. Banished again. He has to abandon this rock golem for now. Because he has to focus on the hippo. Oh, there's so many of them. Level 4. Shadow Hunter's coming in. The Orc army is coming in. Bad creep check as it seems. Banished on the ghoul. Okay. Well, finds him there. Hex on the DK. He doesn't want him to use the town portal, but Banish saves him there as well. TP once he got out of the Banish. So that wasn't the best fight at all. Sobi Mask for the Shadow Hunter. Tom of Experience we found, and Scourge Bone Chimes. Wow, this is a dream. Flute and Vamp Aura, this is almost unfair. But the Knights had the Flute last time. Boots of Kel'Thalas, meh. Maybe the worst item here. Well, Devotion Aura. Always a possibility. Tier 3 again for Orb and double Kodo Aura. That stacks. Animal War Train at 35 already.
A player's forces are under attack.
So far, the early game, except this fight that we saw and the auras that he found, is not too impressive for Killjin and Snake, but they have the 2 expansions up. He's fortifying them. They didn't do too much. And WFZ and Yumiko couldn't do too much because they were stuck in the tech trees. So I think it's working out quite well for them. Hippogriff scouts this, so they know what's up. And especially with Hippogriff riders, you can harass. Like, if you remember the good old days of Night Elf versus Undead, where it was Gog play all the time. Basically, you can play Hippo riders the same. Same way. Bracers, nah. To be sold. Okay, how much can these Hippo riders do now? 1 upgrade. Oh, the Blade Master is the damage. The Blade Master has sick damage. No banish at all. And yeah, this expansion is gone. And the Paladin as well. Stop the Paladin from leveling and you keep the Knight slow on armor. The 2 expansions are running. Ranged weapon upgrade. For what? Kodo upgrade? Yeah, I got that. Must be a misclick. But okay, we go into the undead base. This was what killed Killjin and Snake in game 2. Here comes the town portal. One fiend is not in the best position. He borrows them. How aggressive are they gonna be? Oh, very passive, because he doesn't have that much. 49 supply only, and where's Yumiko? Nowhere to be found. He's trying to kill the expansion. Can WFZ hold this on its own? Otherwise, if he loses his army here, the game is gone. And the Demon Hunter is so strong once again. The Shadow Hunter has so much mana for heal waves. And the Blade Master is a crazy damage dealer. This expansion is gone. And now Yumiko comes in. The DK vanished like last second there. But he's far away from the shop. He doesn't have a potion. Paladin is hurt as well. I think they're chewing through this. The Knights can't do anything against the Anti. There's only 2 fiends left. The Walker is completely out of position, but the Paladin is dying for the second time, as it seems. Yep. And that means no Holy Light anymore. Spirit Link reapplied. The DK is in trouble. Double kill. The Blood Mage falls as well. Here comes the Hex. Here comes the crit. 3 heroes down in less than 10 seconds. What a slaughter. GG. Equalizer. Also the 3rd series that we cast today goes full distance. And we will have a deciding match of who goes into the playoffs today. Either the winner of game 1, Yumiko and WFZ, or Killjin and Snake. Nice, nice. This time, they found the time. This time they were basically ignored. The Ghoul Rush didn't work that well. They could get their expos up. And then it paid off. And then they had the pure mass that they can't fight in an undead base. And if you can fight in an undead base, I mean, you know how it is. Oh, no way! They have Death Trap in the map pool. If you remember Death Trap, it was a map that was implemented in the pool by ESL for WC3L back then. And it was supposed to be a one-on-one map, which I did not like. As a 2-on-2 map, it's quite cool, though. And we have a new sub. Thank you, White Sprint, for the first time sub, as it seems. So this is the second map that Yumiko and WFZ lost. Oh, it's actually the 3rd map. They always won their series 2-1. They still have a clean sheet. Killjin and Snake, they lost to Shishi and Fly. Apart from that... Oh yeah, 3 maps lost so far. Yeah, it counts now, man. It counts now. Once again, we're waiting for Yumiko. Killjin and Snake already here, playing their 3rd series of the day. Did someone ever tell you that you're like the Rammstein singer? No, I don't think I am. TH is there streaming, by the way, and maybe scouting. Lucifer as well. TeD, of course, casting his own tournament. Alright. Off we go! Final map of the day, and they swapped colors, so I have to adjust a little bit. Death Trap, man, I haven't seen this in like literally 8 years. Don't even know the creep camps anymore. I think there was a Hydra. Or was it the other one? I think there's a Hydra here. But alright, we'll see. Cool to see a new map. Or a super old map, but cool to see a different map. And of course, at the moment you don't see it, but I do. I just... Okay. Then adjust. This is yellow. Alright. Let's conclude this day with another epic 2-2 between Killjin and Snake spawning at the top of Death Trap, and Yumiko and WFZ spawning at the south. We're wearing red for the first time, but don't deviate their build from this. Altar, no barracks, and here we have double crypt. And again, no graveyard behind this. So I'd love to remove the Fog of War, because I'm really not familiar with this anymore. We have an Engine of War creep, which is already, like, strange. And I think, like, Snake is a little bit unlucky to spawn here, because the distance from the Ghoul Rush base to the Night Elf base, where the Ghoul Rush is supposed to hit, is quite close. And he sees it with an Acolyte now. And he's okay. That's quite nice. Can wreak some havoc there. On the other side, the Orc is quite safe. What to do?
A town is
Expansion's not that easy here to take. Like, not at all. And Killjin and Snake's tactic, that was, like, expanding and keep those expansions and then overwhelm them with mass. That should be, like, the one reason why they went for Death Trap. Circle of Mobility, and here come the ghouls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the DK. And the Engine of War is not on the base. That's gonna hurt. Blade Master's taking out the Murlocs. I guess they don't play this too much, so creeping shouldn't be that fast. But we'll see about that. Demon Hunter close to 2. But yeah, here come the ghouls. And this is trouble. Executes it with a coil, okay. Otherwise he will be mana burned. Oh, did he go evasion first? No, I don't think so. One more coil. You need one hit and a coil for a wisp. Use it, detonates it. He has only one coil, he should use it. But okay, he goes full on the Moonwells. Here comes the coil. Oh, actually somehow saved it. Maybe due to Moonwell juice or something. And Snake is supply stuck. Only now comes the Orc to help him. But yeah, this is exactly what I meant. Like, ghouls on close position. I think he could even go through with a tier 1 ghoul push now. There's a coil, there's a coil. Maybe on cooldown. We don't see it there. Nice save. Now the DK is in trouble. Nice block by Snake again. His micro pretty decent today. But also the movement of WFZ to save him was nice. But that cost a lot. That is one Moonwell that he lost. In the meantime, Texas of course started. Even more ghouls. Graveyard is super late. And Texas started here as well. For the Orc, a little slower than Yumiko.
Forces are under attack.
Yumiko is attacking faster than both of his opponents. That's really weird. And really rare. Alright, Death Knight and his fellowship seeking for more victims. Red Mage, again, lots of mobility with staff and boots. This map is big. Like, really big.
Forces are under attack.
Speaking of maps, later today we will announce the winner of the Back to Warcraft and Hive Workshop map contest on our social media, I guess. Just waiting for Hive to announce it. And then maybe we'll do a little tournament on those new maps. They are actually expanding at least once. 12 for 6, Potion of Greater Mana, quite a nice inventory.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, nice surround.
A town is under siege.
And it's scouted already. Plus, this ghoul army is quite good, but the DK is hurt, so he did a good job harassing the DK. The Blood Mage alone can't do anything, and it's protected by archers again. But this won't be the overwhelming mass that we've seen on Twisted. Lich is coming, tier 3, 60%, Slaughterhouse, usual stuff, tier 3 tech by Yumiko as well. And here we have these 3 Lodge. No double raider. I mean, you can't really find 2 angles of attack here. It's kind of like
Players'
Avalanche,
forces are under attack.
where you just attack what's supposed to your base. Level 2 mana burn, so important, otherwise the DK gets just fed by the Blood Mage's mana, unless he has no banish, of course. The Expo is making its way up, and uncontested for now. Late Master level 3 after this as well, still have the bigger mana for the first big fight. Blacksmith Barracks, Paladin, we've seen this twice before. And the Lich is out again with the Orb. Web is ready, so Snake is a little late with everything this time, right? WFZ adjusting a bit, going earlier Fiends most likely. But yeah, we've seen multiple expansions from Killjin and Snake before, not the case here, not at all. Warmel only now, Adept upgrade for the spell. And a good Lich. Quite a good Lich. Shadowhunter underwhelming though. Paladin can get out. Animal War Train now. Before the first night is out? Okay. And they counter expand. Okay. If this goes through, then they have the game. But there's this tiny little window where Snake might be overwhelming them. And if they keep the Obsidian statue numbers low or even kill them all, and he has to fight without destroyers, then it's possible to wreck it.
Forces are under attack.
And I think in general, this should, on this map, this should be Yumiko's and WFZ's game to take. Everything else would surprise me greatly. Scorpion East again. Yeehaw!
Forces are under attack.
Crystal Ball. Quite unlucky. So I guess this wasn't the map with the Hydra then, right? Because I didn't see it. 2 Hippogriff Riders are there. You need more towers. Will you have the time? Okay, 1 tower comes up. Second one, you can't repair. Okay, you can repair it, but he's out of range, so he can't repair it. Level 3 SH. Got the big mana now. Very passive game so far again. T3 tech early this time. Huh. Tier 3 tech here as well. We're gonna have 4 times tier 3. Very, very rare to see that. And that was only with only 1 expansion on both sides. Oh, the coil arrives just a blink of an eye too late. And now it could be cleanup time, but everything is blocking here. He does have a bit of range, even uses the Scroll of the Beast for this. He wants to get rid of the Destroyer immediately. But without anti-air on heroes, I don't know if that's possible. Can he get an end snare out? Just on the Knights, okay. Level 4 on the Blade Master already. He has a heal scroll and a protection scroll. Of course, on the other side, the Paladin's there for Holy Light. But he gets that Knight. DK is in trouble as well. Killjin and Snake Man, they're doing a phenomenal push here thanks to the Scroll of the Beast. And yeah, Yumiko and WFZ, they're in shambles. There's only 1 tower, that's nothing. And the DK has to portal away from this. He can't portal to this because this is not finished. And the ledge is about to fall, but now 0 masonry upgrades. It's so easy to take it out. He even gets the Necropolis, and now the floodgates are open, killing that Acolyte, and their own expansion is running and running and running and running. Sells it all. Plans cancelled. Well done, Killjin and Snake. And what now? Expansion? Okay. Not a tiny one. Wyvern! They even go for Wyvern. Does he feed him now? I said 60. I don't know, he should go to 80 then. But Kodo upgrade and then Wyvern, that hurts. Ooh, that hurts. It's not the overwhelming mass of knights. It's not the overwhelming armor upgrades that we've seen before. And slowly but steady, this army is gathering some serious damage. We have +3 on each.
A town is under siege.
And tier 3 is done. Wyvern upgrade is ready too. We're just waiting for the Wyverns.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich is a beast. But that's about it. No techs. And again, they dive into the undead base. Getting rid of a destroyer. Oh, that hurts. 5 supply gone, and he spent the gold on the morph. But alright, can the 3 knights do it? This expansion actually comes up as well. It's getting close though. But he's losing his tier 3 building. Portaling now, could be too late. Mass end snares flying, not too much repair anymore, and the raiders take care of it. And now he's in a precarious situation. Scroll of protection being used. This is so much. Oh, he's going for the DK. Killjin and Snake have this on a map that absolutely did not suit them to the slightest, but they made it work, and they got it, and they are, if I'm not wrong, qualified for the playoffs with a 3-1 record. They lost to Fly and Shishi, but that's about it. They won against ATSP and Rudin. They won against Remind and Lucifer, and they won against Yumiko and WFZ. That's quite an interesting group that we have there now. And I'm very sorry that I can't cast tomorrow, but Yumiko and WFZ just lost their first map. First match. Snake and Killjin are 3-1 now. Shishi and... Okay, oh, that's interesting. So, updating Liquid real quick. And... This is it. Price pool of, what is it? $3,000 or something? Yeah, $3,000, 20,000 RMB. This is Group B that we've seen today. 3-1 here for Killjin and Snake. Yumiko, WFZ, and Fly and Shishi both with 2-1. ATSP and Rudin have only lost their first match, but that was against Killjin and Snake. So they are with chances as well. And they will play tomorrow. A lot tomorrow, I think. Also the conclusion of Group B tomorrow. That's gonna be a hell of a ride for 2 and 2 enthusiasts tomorrow. I hope you have the time to watch it. And yeah, that's it for today. That was my comeback stream after 18 days of not touching a computer. We have 2 new subs. Thank you, TeD. Oh, 3 actually. TeD69 for the first time. Aiden Rendino for 7 months. Mastering chess and shogi by self-play with a general reinforcement learning algorithm. Okay. And High Tech, greetings to the other side of Hamburg for a 9-month resub. Hype, he says. And since he was a judge for our 2 and 2, not 2 and 2, for our map contest, I guess that's what he means. Like, the winner of the Hive and Back to Warcraft map contest will be announced later today on social media and the Hive workshop. So I hope you will check that out, and I hope you like the map that wins, or the maps that win. And yeah, we're gonna make some videos about it, I guess. We're gonna run some tournaments on it, I guess. Plenty of stuff that we have in store for you. So follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, follow us here. If you really like it, feel free to sub, feel free to leave a little donation if you have it. You can also buy our merchandise on b2wshop.de and b2wshop.com. You can support us by using our Amazon referral link, and I guess that's it. I'm not too sure, but you find all the information below the stream. If you want to follow Warcraft competitive, the best thing is to follow reddit.com/r/wc3 or wiki.backtowarcraft.com. There's also a calendar at calendar.backtowarcraft.com. I will be back on Sunday